see you guys. Hey, thanks for coming in. Where are you guys all from? Let us know in the comments. Where is everybody from? Hello over here on YouTube. Thanks a lot for coming in. Really appreciate everybody for being as vegan as possible. We're all just here doing our best to save the animals and the planet that we all share. Just going to press a few buttons over here. Hey, thanks for coming in, everyone. Thanks for tapping on the screen, TikTok. Wow, we're already getting going. That's amazing. Okay, let me just put in here, I have to go to customization, and then I have to go to, there's a button for subscribers here. Just 1 second here. Who can send live chat? Hold on. Let me just go down here. Thanks a lot for being here, guys. Thank you so much. So I've been vegan for almost 10 years. I'm just trying to get some buttons placed here. Live chat. Uh, anyone? Subscribers. Okay, here we go. Subscribers for any duration. There we go. Thanks, guys, for coming in. All right, don't worry, I'm going to get to you guys. Hey, thank you very much for tapping on the screen. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. I'm Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. What's going on over here? Hi. Hello. Thanks. Thanks for that advice. I saw that. So, but listen, the way it works here is that we're teaching some vegan facts. So if you guys want to come in and be a teaching assistant, that's what you can do over here on TikTok. So the more that hey, Colby, no rodeo hats. I saw you. You come every time. No rodeo hats, please, because we don't support the rodeo industry, which is terrible for the animals. There's animal abuse that goes on towards the horses, towards the cows, and towards children. Children are forced to go to the rodeo, and that's a form of animal abuse. To force children to watch animals being abused, that's a form of animal abuse and child abuse. What's going on over here, guys? Hey, thanks for coming in. Thank you. Hi, Mariah. Thanks for saying you love me. That's very sweet of you. Uh, Thanks everybody for joining. Thanks for sharing the live stream. If you know anybody who cares about animals and cares about the planet that we all share the live stream. There should be a button somewhere. If you guys on YouTube want to come in and talk to me, you have to put a super chat in, and then I'll read your comment out loud. In the meantime, guys, we have a song. Listen to this song. Let's dance. Will you dance with me? Come on, we need a bit of exercise. It feels great. Come on.
Come on, everybody. It's time to come out as a vegan. That's right. You heard it here first. It is time to stop being morally inconsistent. It's time to stop living your life against your own moral code. It's time to stop being only nice to cats and dogs, to be nice to everyone. That's right. It feels right to be vegan. And live our life with empathy. It feels great to be vegan and live our lives with moral decency. It feels great to be vegan and try to stop so much animal cruelty. It feels great to be vegan because saving the animal makes us happy. Where do we get our protein? Plants. Do plants feel pain? No, they don't have a brain or a nervous system. There's a pain right to them. But what about the accidental deaths during crop harvesting? Well, that will be reduced if you become vegan because you will be building the plants through the animal first, which is highly inefficient. It feels great to be vegan. Our lives with empathy. It feels great to be vegan. And live our life with moral decency. It feels great to be vegan and try to stop so much animal cruelty. It feels great to be vegan because saving animals makes us happy. Veggies, fruits, nuts, and seeds. Put those in your shopping cart. Peace begins on your plate, so open up your heart. People stay away from the boring part of the grocery store. Stay away from the sanitary part of the grocery store. Please don't steal their eggs, their milk, their cream, or their lives in the store. To be vegan, find and live our lives with empathy. It feels great to be vegan and live a life with moral decency. It feels great to be vegan and try to stop so much animal cruelty. You can pray, you can need because saving anyone makes us happy. Takes 100 clicks until you become vegan. You have to get the message in your head and you have to get the message in your heart. Thankfully, you're all at the right place to start. There's just one thing missing. You need to educate yourself more. So look into it. Check out all the documentaries the meat, dairy, and egg industries don't want you to see. And then come find me with your newfound heart filled with empathy.
Thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much. I hope you had fun dancing with me. Great exercise. You got to move once every hour. You got to move for a couple minutes just to get your heart rate up, change up the oxygen in your system. Thanks so much for being here. Okay, what have we got? Thanks. Salad is yummy. Yes, exactly. Salad is yummy. It depends. There's so many different delicious sauces that you can put on there. Oh, hold on. Oh, shoot. I forgot to plug in my watch. Hold on, guys. I'm going to do that. Otherwise, it's not going to count all my steps. I'll be right back. Okay. Talk among yourselves. Be nice to each other. Okay. All right. I'm all plugged in. Okay. Thanks, TikTok, for being here. You don't say that you want McDonald's. I'm here to protect the animals. Surely you can think of a nicer comment than that. Come on. All right, guys, if you want to come in and be a teaching assistant, here's how it works. We're going to be teaching a whole bunch of different vegan facts. Oh, but just one second. So the way that it works is that if you guys want to talk to me on TikTok and be a teaching assistant, you got to put the decorations in on the screen, like Colby just did, except don't put the rodeo hats. In the meantime, I have a super chat over here on TikTok, or sorry, YouTube. I'm just going to read that out loud. So first of all, thank you for the $5 donation. And Veggie J, I did. Okay, she writes, or he. Did you check your email? The name should be under Jordan. Okay, that's right. I looked and I didn't see anything under Veggie J. I looked through every single thing. So Jordan, Jordan, are you male or female? I don't know. I've seen that name either way. You won't find a mean one. Get it, Miss Katie. I need to add this to my playlist. Okay. Okay, thanks. Okay, so your name is Jordan. I'm gonna write a little note, okay? And the note is going to be for me. Um, check email. Check email from Jordan. Okay, I'll try. Okay, hopefully it's not in my junk. If you want to rewrite the same email today, maybe I'll find. I'm not sure what address you're going to. Hopefully it's that vegan teacher, Miss Katie. If that's the case and you've written it properly, then hopefully I'll be able to find it. Thank you very much for the super chat, guys. Over here on TikTok, let's go to Hannah. Hello, Hannah. Are you here? Let me turn up my volume on.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, Hannah. Thank you for coming to my live stream for our little classroom here. Are you over 18?
Yeah, I'm 19.
Okay, great. Are you able to read?
Yep,
Great. Would you like to read a card?
sure.
Okay, so we're going to through some questions. We're going to do them backwards today. We're going to start at question number 20 on the list, and here it is. Can you read this out loud, please?
Yeah, it's just, can you move it in the middle if that's okay?
Yeah.
Cheers. Circle of life questions. Isn't it just the circle of life? Actually, no, that's a Disney song. Humans aren't bound by the laws of nature. We can choose compassion and avoid unnecessary harm. At the grocery store, we can stay away from the section where the murdered bodies lie and put healthy vegan foods in our carts instead.
Yeah, amazing. You did a very good job reading that card. Thank you so much. I'll put that over here on the right. And now you're allowed to say anything that you want. Would you like to teach some more vegan facts or talk about your journey?
I do have a question which is kind of relating to something that got said yesterday, if that's okay.
Sure.
Thank you. Okay, so I was on the live yesterday and I was the person that asked if, like, I was just being curious. I was the person who asked if you believed in, like, the paranormal. And obviously, you turned around and said that I'm not a ghost hunter and I'm not a psychic medium, but I go ghost hunting. I'm a part of a paranormal team and I am a psychic medium. Like, obviously, it's fine if you don't believe in it. Like, I'm not here to force people to believe in it, but
Okay, so you're a
yeah.
psychic medium? Okay. I'm
Yeah.
gonna think of something right now and you can tell me what I'm thinking about, okay? Okay,
That's not
so,
how it works though, that's the thing.
all right, how does it work exactly?
Not like that.
Yeah.
More like, because obviously I only found out last year that I'm a psychic medium because I also collect haunted dolls as well. So I don't know how to explain it. I more so communicate with spirits, if that makes sense, rather
No, it
than
doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense.
I
No. Because I
communicate more
bet
with
you,
spirits.
look, I think your heart is in the right place, but you're really sadly mistaken. Maybe this is a way to try to make yourself feel better about who you are or something, but scientifically proven, if I put you in a room with a scientist who tested you right now to see if this is possible, it's not possible. They've done it to millions and millions of people who claim that they're psychics. Thank you so much for the heart, the hand hearts. I do appreciate you. So it's just not true. Look, don't waste your time on that. Instead, use your time to be a vegan animal defender. That's a much better way for you to use your life. And thank you very much for coming, though. You did a good job reading the card. All right, guys, tap on the screen because she did a good job reading the card, but we don't believe in pseudoscience here. All right, thank you for the super chat. Somebody over here named Taggy Pot is queen. Well, I don't think Taggy Pot is queen. I don't know who that is, but thank you for the £5, which is UK money. Super chat. Let's read what this person writes. God is a horrible person and he probably doesn't exist. Worship Okay, let's do this one at a time. God is a horrible person. Yeah, we don't know if God is like a person, a spirit, or even exists. That'll agree. God is not kind because God has created all kinds of animals who deliberately hurt other animals. Whereas if vegans had been in charge, we would have designed the planet in a much more compassionate way. God is clearly either drunk, stoned, lazy, stupid, or dead. If you guys have any atheist friends, share this with them right now. If you guys have any friends who are really religious, share this with them. Let's get the conversation going. If you can convince me that God is kind, that'd be awesome. But so far, nobody's been able to do that. Let me just keep reading what's written here. You say worship Queen Katie. Well, no, you shouldn't worship me. You should be kind to the animals. That's all. I'm just a normal person. I eat, I drink, I pee, I poo just like you guys. I am no better than you guys. The only difference is that I've decided to make my life different since I found out what I'd been paying for with the animals. I feel bad that I used to eat them, used to wear them, used to exploit them, just like all of you. Now I no longer eat animals. I don't steal their milk or their eggs. I'm just a normal person. I'm not a queen, but I see what you're trying to do. And thank you very much for being kind. So, oh shoot, by accident your comment went away. I was going to press a heart on it, but thank you very much, guys. And thanks to everybody who is here sharing the live stream with anyone who loves animals, cares about the planet, who is a critical thinker. Don't share this with the stupid people in your lives. Don't share this with the mean people in your lives because they're not our target audience. Our target audience right now is people who actually care and who are kind. The rest we can't reach. Okay, so if you know anybody who's kind and who cares, that would be awesome. Share this with everybody who is wanting to change the world and make a better place. Thank you. All right, let's go to the next person over here. But before we do, hold on. I noticed over on my TikTok channel, a bunch of you guys have subscribed. Oh, guys, how long has this been backwards for? No, good. I have to put this the right way around. Guys, why didn't anybody tell me? Hold on. You see? Look, it goes both ways. So when I take like a selfie picture or something, or I want to film it, I film it just the regular way. This is in real life actually backwards. You know how everything's back? All my signs are backwards. Isn't that interesting? So that you guys can see them. Okay, so this way I had to put it on this way. This is the backwards way. There we go. All hospitals and schools should be vegan. Now I feel silly. I wore it the wrong way for so long. Anyway. When you know better, you do better. Thank you guys on TikTok for tapping on the screen. We have 18,000 likes. I'm going to read right now the names out loud of those who have just subscribed to my account, followed me. Thank you for being here to follow me and to make this world a better place. Let me see. TMJR, thank you for sharing and following. Thank you, Braden, for being here. Thank you to C. Garcia for following. Thank you for W, who became the 214th fan in the fan club. That's cool. I don't know what that is. I don't know what a fan club is, but something on TikTok. Thank you to E for following. Thank you to Lotus Passion, Grace, Aria, Murin, Thank you guys very much. Thank you to everyone. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Rad, for saying that I'm amazing. Please change your name. Change your name to something that has the word vegan in it. Okay, you can absolutely make this world a better place by having the word vegan in your name titles. Okay, that goes for all you guys over here too. Thank you for all the super chats. I'm sorry if I miss you, if it goes too fast. If you want me to read it out loud, you have to put it in it either yellow or yeah. Did you guys see that? I just saw that pop up. This is one that's like a turquoise color, and those I do see. Okay, we have somebody named Taggy T Potis Queen. Hmm. Okay. You're right. Sniper Wolf tried to kidnap me and almost forced me to eat animals, but I escaped. She's scary and evil. All right, Taggy. Okay, we don't have to exaggerate. Sniper Wolf did not try to kidnap you. I doubt that. I don't think she really has anything to do with you, but I understand your sentiment. You're trying to tell people that Sniper Wolf is not a good person, and that is for sure true. Okay, so I get it. Make sure though, if you are a vegan, that you change your name, okay? If your name is Taggy, call yourself Taggy Vegan or Taggy Animal Defender, okay? Okay, let's go over here to another super chat. No, did I get them all yet? Hold on a second. No, I'm okay. I think I got them. I got them. Thanks. Okay, we're all caught up. Guys over here on YouTube or TikTok, we're going to go. Thank you, David, for joining. Thank you. No, I don't like ice. I think that I don't like what's happening in the United States. I do believe in following the law, but I don't think that police should be killing people. No, I'm not okay with that. Let's go over here and get the next person in. Person's name is the Vegan Man.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the vegan man. How are you doing, Miss Katie, the vegan teacher?
Hi, I'm good, thanks. I don't really feel too good about the way you're speaking right now, so I'd like you to use your normal voice, please.
Yeah, on my throat at the moment, but yes.
Okay, well, thanks for coming, but I don't really believe you, and it's not a place for us to play. Speak in a normal voice when you come, okay? I don't care if your name is vegan, just speak normally. Thank you. All right, guys over here on YouTube, thanks again for being here. If you want to talk to me, put a super chat in and I'll try to read it. Don't write anything mean though, okay? Going to the next person over here, and this person's name is Ella. Remember, you have to be over 18 and you have to sound to me like just a normal, everyday person. Okay. Don't try to put on airs, pretend that you're somebody else.
Hello,
Welcome. How old are you?
19.
All right. Where are you in the world? Okay. It sounds like maybe your mom tried to disconnect you. Guys, you have to be over 18 to come in. Oh my goodness. I saw a super chat go flying by, guys, but when they're blue, unfortunately, I don't see them, like, they don't stop on my screen. When they're turquoise or yellow or red, they stop and I can read them. Okay? Just letting you know. I'm not trying to be mean here. I'm not trying to ignore you. Okay, let's go to the next one. Next person here is person's name is somebody's name not Emma. I'm not going to let this person in because I don't want to know the name of that you're not. Emma, you got to change your name to whatever your actual name is, okay? Looking for people with normal accounts. Now here we have somebody whose name is David Shonia. That could be a name. David, okay? Person, there's an actual face there. Let's hope this person is normal. We're going to read this card now, guys. Question. Hi, I'm Miss Katie. I'm 61. Pardon me?
I have a question.
Okay. How old are you?
19.
Right. Okay. You have to be over 18 in order to come in, so that seems okay. Where are you in the world?
I'm in Georgia,
In
the
Georgia,
country of Georgia.
the country of Georgia. Okay. Here's a card for you to read before we continue. Please read this out loud.
A circle of life questions. Question 19. Uh, Would not animals eat us if they had the chance? In modern society, animals are not as threat to our survival, so we can easily choose not to harm them. Pigs, chickens, cows, turkeys, fish, and lambs are imprisoned by us. We are the only ones doing the harm, not them.
Very good. Okay. Thank you for reading. I'm going to help you with your pronunciation of the word them and the TH sound. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you're speaking, you're saying them like it's a Z. I want you every time you're saying the TH sound to stick your tongue out and put your finger in front of your lips. If your finger is wet, it means you're pronouncing it well. Okay. So in that text, we had the word them twice. Okay. So if you put your finger in front of your lips right now, like this, and say
Yeah.
them, watch them. You see, my finger is wet. If you're saying them, your finger will not be wet. Okay? You want to try it?
Okay.
Let me hear you.
Um,
Perfect.
yeah.
Amazing. Guys, tap on the screen. Very good. Okay. Now it's, of course, your choice if you want to speak that way, but at least now you know how to say the TH sound. Okay, remember, I'm a teacher specializing in English as a second language. All right. So, would you like to say, hey, thank you very much for the flowers on my hair? Thank you, Andy. Andy, you're going on the Vegan Fantastic list. Thank you. Andy on TikTok. Andy, Andy, check mark for you. Okay, David, would you like to say anything or ask a question?
Yeah, I have a question. Um, it's okay. I have a question. I wonder if it's okay to eat um an eggs
Nope,
when it's no. I know, but if you have chickens at home.
nope. Here's a card for you. Can you read this out loud? Read this. Don't eat eggs. Reason number 6.
Reason number 6. Chances are that if you are curious about backyard eggs, your heart's in the right place. However, that eggs
The
are still
these, look at my tongue. These,
these
yeah, good.
eggs.
These eggs are still unethical to eat because the chickens who laid them come from the same cycles of cruelty as those in the egg industry, using genetically bred hens who have been manipulated to produce more than 300 eggs per year depletes them of vital nutrients. The stress on the reproductive system hurts them and can be fatal. Raising chickens in your backyard and stealing their eggs is speciesist. Speciesism is the first form of racism. Animals are here with us, not for us to use. Animals are here for their own reasons, not for us to eat, wear, or steal from. Thank you for your question. Thank you very much. I appreciate you being here. Guys, let's tap on the screen. Thank you very much, guys. We're up to 28.8. If you want to come in and be a teaching assistant, you can do so. Hey, thank you, Marcy. Wow, a galaxy. Thanks for all of those beautiful stars. Which reminds us, Marcy, we're so tiny, aren't we, in the whole universe? When I see a big bunch of galaxies, like a galaxy and all those stars, it just reminds us we are so tiny. But our influence is huge. If we can be kind to the animals and save 100 of them every year, then we can also influence those around us, especially when we do live streams like this. Thank you guys for being here, everybody on my YouTube channel. Thank you for being so kind. Plants are sentient. No, they're not. Somebody wrote that, but that's a lie. They are not sentient. Plants are not sentient. They don't feel pain. They don't have a brain or a nervous system. Cutting a plant in half is not the same as cutting a chicken in half. If you cut a plant in half, the plant does not feel pain, but the chicken does. Thank you very much. Very appreciate that. Guys, if you want me to respond to you, please make sure that you put in a super chat and I will be able to read your comments because they're going a little bit too fast, unfortunately. All right, let's go continue over here on TikTok though. Okay, Marzi. Hey, Marzi.
Hi.
Hi, Marzi. I'm Miss Katie. I'm that vegan teacher. I'm 61 years old. I'm here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, and it is 10:04 in the morning. Tell me a little about you.
My name is Mars. I'm 18, and I'm coming from Oklahoma, and it is 9:04 a.m.
Okay, cool. Thank you for being here. Are you vegan phobic or vegan fantastic?
Um, vegan fantastic.
That's good to know. So I can relax. You're not going to suddenly be mean to me.
No, it's not.
Okay, good. Are you ready to read a card?
Yeah.
Please tell everybody what the number is on the top of the screen there.
Um, like the number underneath your name?
Yes, the number right there.
31.2K.
Okay, so that's how many likes we have right now, right? Now, your job as a teaching assistant is to tell everyone to keep tapping on the screen. I'm going to do it right now. When I tap, all these little hearts appear, and that is for you. We're going to encourage you as a teaching assistant. Tell everybody to tap.
Y'all make sure to tap, guys, please.
Are you ready to read question number 18?
Sure.
All right, here we go. Guys over on YouTube, thank you so much for being here. If your guys are writing that you have a question, if you have a question, put in a super chat. That way I can read it. It's going to stop on the screen. It will appear in either turquoise or yellow, and then I'll be able to read it, okay? I'm looking out of my peripheral vision because I have two cameras going right now. You guys on YouTube are on one camera, and you guys over here on TikTok are in another, okay? So just do that if you really want me to read your question. Okay, here you go.
Question 18. But if we don't eat pigs, cows, and chickens, won't they overpopulate the planet? No, because farm animals are bred by humans to meet demand. If demand for meat decreases, so will their populations.
Okay, can you say this in your own words? How would you just say that if you were explaining it, let's say to a 10-year-old?
Um, sorry, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm not good with words.
If you can't explain it, to a 10-year-old, it means you don't understand it. So let's go over it, okay?
Well, I mean, I do sort of understand it. I'm just very bad with words.
I don't think that's true. So you're going to be able to explain it by the end, all right? First of all, if a child asks you this, okay? But if we don't eat, you read it again. Read the question.
But if we don't eat pigs, cows, and chickens, won't they overpopulate the planet?
Okay, so you know the word no. So you know the answer is no. Now you have to explain why. Okay, so let's read the answer again slowly.
Because farm animals are bred by humans to meet demand.
Okay, what? Wait. Let's stop there. Okay, so what does that mean? Can you say that in your own words?
Um, we choose to breed them,
What does breed mean?
like raise.
It means force them. It means rape them. It means force them to be pregnant. It means to sexually. It means to sexually assault them. It means to take a mother cow, pin her down, lift up her tail, masturbate the male, take the sperm, force it into her. That's what it means. When her baby is born in the dairy industry, humans steal the babies, kill the boys, because they will never grow up to be able to produce milk. So let's try this again.
I'm sorry.
Okay, no, you didn't do anything wrong. You're here as a teaching assistant, and I'm helping you to be a teaching assistant. So read it again. But if we don't eat,
But if we don't eat pigs, cows, and chickens, won't they overpopulate? No, because the farm animals are bred by humans to meet demand. If
okay,
demand
so hold on. So pretend I'm 10, and I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean breed?
they make them have babies, they rape them and they assault them and they force. What does that mean?
It's terrible, right? Imagine having to explain this to a child, how awful that is. But this is how horrible humans have become. Let's read the last sentence.
If demand for meat decreases, so will their populations.
Okay, so what does that mean?
If if they stop like breeding and raping, then it will decrease the population.
Yeah, there'll be less animals, there'll be less pigs and cows and chickens who are suffering. And that is okay. It's better to be not born than it is to be born and to suffer your entire life and have a date of death already predetermined. Do you know how old the pigs are when they're killed?
No.
Every time somebody eats bacon, sausage, ham, pepperoni, or salami, the pigs are killed at 6 months old.
No, that's horrible.
It is horrible. And that's why I stopped eating animals because it's not okay what we do to them. Did you ever hear about World War II?
Yes,
Do you know what the Nazis did to the Jews?
I do.
And
Actually,
okay, so what did they do?
oh my gosh, they did a lot of stuff. They tortured, they raped, they killed them.
How did they? That's right. And the way that they killed them is they put them in gas chambers, which is a terrible way to die. It is like being burned from the inside. It is horrifying. That is how 6-month-old baby pigs are killed. You see, the Holocaust never ended for the animals. It's horrible what goes on. So thank you for being a good
Mhm.
teaching assistant. And now you know. And when we know better, we can do better. So,
Of course,
how many more animals should die before you become vegan?
none.
Yeah, it's a great answer. Guys, I really want you guys all to tap on the screen. Look at that 46.3 thousand. It's going up because people can see you have a kind heart. People can see that you want to do better. Keep on tapping, guys. Let's reward this good behavior by Marzi. Marzi, is it okay if I put you on the vegan fantastic list?
Of course.
I'm going to put you down. Marzie. Check mark for you, Marzi. Thank you so much for being here. You did a great job. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Hopefully, I'll see you back. Guys, I'm going to close the blind here. It's awfully sunny. Hold on. I mean, I love the sun, but I'm just going to close it a little bit, just a bit more. Oh, it was a bit overwhelming there for a second. Okay, guys. So thanks a lot for coming, everyone. Oh, I have a super chat. Oh my gosh, I didn't see it. Thank you over here on YouTube. I have a $5 super chat. This is by somebody whose name is Alec Pitts. Who writes, what's the difference between animal omnivores and humans? Animal omnivore. Well, we are animals and we are omnivores. We are animal omnivores. We can eat plants and we can eat animals, but it's not right to hurt animals. We don't need to. Therefore, it's our responsibility morally to be vegan. There's no need for us to eat any chickens or cats. We don't have to eat dogs or pigs. We don't have to eat guinea pigs either, or mice. We don't have to eat any animals at all. Not ducks, not lambs. Okay? Hope I answered your question. Let me read if there's another part. Isn't that just hubris? Is hunting better than farming? Well, I'd prefer to say this. There's no right way to do the wrong thing, Alec. We don't need to hurt animals, right? It's like you're asking, like, what's the best way to kill a human? There's no right way if they don't want to die and it's not in self defense. Now, listen, Alec, let's say you're in a tent, okay, and you're camping, and there's a mosquito in the tent, and that mosquito is driving you crazy and you cannot sleep, right? Now, the mosquito is trying to attack you and get your blood. You are allowed to kill the mosquito because it's in self defense. That's completely different than deliberately breeding animals into existence. Look at this poor little guy. Why would we want to kill cows when we can just eat tofu instead? Veggies, fruits, nuts, and seeds. Put those in your shopping cart. Peace begins on your plate. So open up your heart. Be vegan from now on. Thank you for the super chat. Alec, I really appreciate it. I'm going to press a heart on your thing because you weren't mean, okay? Guys, just 1 second. I have to put a little cream on my lips because my mouth is dry. Let me just put some cream here. There we go. All right. It's so nice to see all you guys. I didn't know if anybody was going to be here because it's daytime here. It's like middle of school, middle of work hours. But I decided to come on in the daytime for a change. Okay, let me just see. Okay, oh, there's another super chat here, but this is by somebody named White Chris. White Chris. Interesting name. You write, what do you do with the animals trying to eat your crops? You mean your crops? You don't eat potatoes? You never eat onions? Hmm? Whose crops? This is the argument that people use all of the time, the old crop death argument. Let me see if I have a card for that somewhere. Essentially, what you're saying is or what you don't understand, is that the animals that you eat have to eat lots and lots of food. And what are we feeding the cows? What are we feeding them, Chris? We're feeding them plants. The vast majority of corn and soy on this planet is fed to the animals that you eat. It's highly inefficient. It is not good for the animals because we kill them and we breed them into existence. It is not good for the planet. It takes a large amount of resources. Picture that you're trying to raise a cow. Okay, you're trying to get this cow really big and fat, big at least full age so that you can kill this poor innocent cow. Well, the cow has to breathe. That takes calories. The cow has to grow. That takes calories. The cow has to make pee and poo. That takes calories. The cow has to walk around. That takes calories. So it's far better to not breed the animals into existence in the first place and simply to eat the crops directly. Understand? Okay, good. Thanks for the super chat, Chris. I appreciate you being here. If you have a follow-up question to that, you're welcome to ask again. Over here on my TikTok, we are in question number 17. Okay. Yeah, I did have some cards for that, by the way, Chris. I just didn't get want to read them because I don't know if you can see that, but I actually recorded that somewhere just to make it easier so I don't always have to talk. But let's go to question 17. Thanks again for the super chat. Thanks everyone for being here. All right. Whoa, hold on, YouTube. I mean, TikTok. Let's get busy. I'm going to read all of you guys who have just followed me. Thank you for following me, Paula. Thanks for following my account. I really appreciate that. If anybody else followed, I'm going to try to read your name out loud. Els, thanks for following. Valentia, thank you for following me. Timothy, Michael, George. Hi, Lily, Mia, and Toasty. Lila, Gabby. Thank you guys for following. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate you. Okay, so Lily wants me to mute her. Okay, done. Okay, let's get to the next person here. Pennywise. Remember that when you come in, you are teaching vegan fact. Hold on, TikTok. I've got over here on my other phone here a super chat from some. Hi, Penny.
Are you talking to her?
Hi, Penny. You have to go into a room by yourself and shut the door. Okay, just run up to the bathroom or something. Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to get a super chat. It has to be really quiet. Okay, there can't be any background noise. Okay, Finkel Jinx.
Yeah. What did she say? Hey, you need to go in your butt into your butt.
Okay, sorry, I had to remove you because it's too much noise, okay? You have to be by yourself when you come in. Guys, you have to be over 18. You have to be in a room by yourself. I'm just going to go over here and read this super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Finkel Jinx. Finkel Jinx, Finkel Jinx, where'd you get your name? What a crazy name it is. Finkel Jinx. Pickle Jinx writes, I think he was asking, what do you do with the animals that are invasively eating your crops grown as vegan? I just explained that to you, that if you care about the crops, if you actually care about all the animals that are invading them, which does happen, like I said, vegans have a right to protect their food, we have a right to live. But if you care about that, then stop breeding animals into existence because the vast majority of the crops are fed to the animals that you eat. Okay, the chickens, the pigs, the cows, the turkeys, they're all eating plants. So if you want less deaths to accidentally occur in the fields, then just eat the plants directly. Okay? All right, another super chat here. This is by White Chris. My name is Chris White. Oh, okay. I used to have a boyfriend when I was 14 named Keith White. He was in New Jersey. Yeah, that was fun. I'm Canadian, and we used to go to this place in Massachusetts called Cape Cod. and we will go camping every year. And I used to see him every year. Our families made sure that we showed up at the same time. And my brother and sister were friends with his brother and sister. And yeah, anyway, Chris White. I digress. Chris White writes, my name is Chris White. I was raised on a farm, and the wild animals, even the birds, will destroy your corn and beans if you don't do something. Yes, I understand that. And once again, veganism is against the exploitation of animals. That means we don't deliberately use them. We don't steal their eggs. We don't steal their freedom or their lives. But vegans are allowed to protect the crops that we're growing. We're allowed to protect our own bodies if insects attack us, or even if our homes are for some reason invaded by some kind of an animal. We're allowed to protect ourselves. But here's the thing, if you have a house that has some mice in it, that's kind of your fault, right? Your job is to seal the house because the poor mice are coming in there, as are other insects if you don't have screens up, because they don't know. They don't know that that is your property. They're just going around. They're just like little mouse, going around like, oh, what's here? Then they go into your house. They didn't do it on purpose. The mice aren't hurting you on purpose. They're just ending there up there by accident. Okay? All right, thanks for the super chat though. Guys, over here on TikTok, keep on tapping on the screen. Next up, we have somebody named Brandon. Thank you for the decorations, guys. If you want to get to the top of the list, you have to put in some decorations like a galaxy, or you could put a chicken on my shoulder, or you can put some little roses. Thank you, Sally, for the roses before.
Miss Kennedy, how you doing?
Hey, thank you. I'm fine. How are you?
Thank you.
Okay, you ready to read a card?
Yes, I am.
Okay, here we go. You are the teaching. Hold on, we forgot to tell everybody to tap. Tell everybody, read,
Screen.
and tell them how many likes you would like to get up to. We're up to 63.5. What would you like to get to? What's your goal?
Let's go 80,000.
80,000. Ooh, you're gonna have to hang out with me for a long time, and you're gonna have to be really good. You're gonna have to encourage them also. Tell them again, tap on the screen. All right, here we go.
Question 17. Animals kill other animals, so why isn't it okay for us? Well, some humans also kill other humans. Why don't we need to model our ethics
Oh,
on?
no, no, it doesn't say why. Let's go slower. When there's a period at the end of the sentence, just stop and just let people sink in what you're saying. Okay? Okay, I'll show you where you went wrong. There's a word here. It says we, but you said why. Okay, now go. We all make mistakes. I make mistakes sometimes too, but we really have to try to slow down and really get used to it, because you see, if you're reading it wrong, it means you're understanding it wrong. It's not going in your head. You're a teaching assistant, but you're also here to make sure that you understand the words that you're saying. Okay? So,
Yes, I apologize.
okay, no problem. Try again.
We don't need to model our ethics on those who harm. We have mortal agency.
Oh,
That's because
oh, you read another word wrong. If you read it wrong, that means you didn't understand the sentence. You said mortal. What does mortal agency mean? You don't know what it means because it's not what you read. Let's try that again. Okay? It's interesting, isn't it? We don't need to model our ethics on those who harm. We have
moral agency.
moral agency, not mortal agency. Moral. That means we have the ability to choose right from wrong. Like children don't have moral agency. They don't know. Same as animals, like a lion doesn't think, oh, should I kill the zebra or not? Animals don't have moral agency, and neither do children, or sometimes mentally handicapped people. But we have moral agency. They are moral patients. We are moral agents. Okay?
Yes. Okay. Just because a wolf kills doesn't mean humans should. We have grocery stores, they don't.
Right. And what's the little girl saying? What's she holding there?
Kale.
Yeah, she has a sign that says eat kale. When's the last time that you ate kale? Awesome. It's one of the best vegetables. Good job. Guys over on YouTube, thank you for being here. If you want to chat with me, put a super chat in if you want me to read what you are writing. Okay? Yeah, that because it's going too fast. And I'm really mostly here on TikTok because they're decorating the screen and they are able to talk to me in this way. But you guys over on YouTube, I haven't forgotten about you. Make sure that you share the live. I noticed that before that, Peter shared the live. Thank you, Peter, for sharing. And thank you to Jeremy also for sharing the live stream. But don't share it with anybody who's me. Oh, hold on. Okay, I saw the super chat. It went by really quickly though. You see, it's already gone. Hold on, I'm trying to scroll back. Trying to scroll, trying to scroll. It goes so fast, guys, that I can't see it. I saw it was blue. See, I don't see it. If you put the turquoise ones on, I'll be able to read those. The turquoise, the yellow, and the red. With the blue, it just goes so fast. Maybe you guys see it, but I don't. Okay, I'm not on purpose ignoring you. I just literally don't see it. All right, try again. All right, so Brandon, anything you'd like to share?
I would like to ask you a question, if you do not mind.
Mhm.
And my question is, hang on, let me get my piece of paper. I'm waiting for this for a while. My question is, do you know someone on TikTok who's a very famous vegan called the Vegan King?
Yes?
So you've seen him before, correct?
Yes, I have.
What do you think of his style of asking others about veganism and why they should be vegan?
Well, I blocked his account a little while back because I found it to be exaggerated and I didn't feel that it was getting to the point enough. It seemed more like about getting money. But I think that he does do some good work. And I don't know, I haven't seen it in about a year. So maybe he's changed. But I initially actually helped him to form his account. I actually told him to name his account the Vegan King, and I helped him to mold himself by interviewing him and giving him some ideas. I suggested that he acts like a king, very disciplined, very stoic like. And instead of doing that, he went off completely in another way and started throwing pots and pans around and and being this character that's not authentic. So I wasn't really interested anymore. Thank you very much for your question, though. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. And look, you got us to 84,000, which is pretty close to what you wanted. I'm impressed. Guys, keep on tapping and thank you so much for helping me by being a great teaching assistant. YouTube, thank you for the $5 super chat. This is from somebody named Chris. Thank you for $5 and you write. Can you elaborate on how or why hospitals should be vegan, please? That's an excellent question. And you're right, I am wearing this. And the reason that I'm wearing this is because I'm a nurse and I'm also a school teacher. I worked as a nurse for 25 years and I would give people their trays full of food, full of dead animals, and all kinds of stuff that wasn't helpful to them to make them healthier. And also as a teacher, when I'd go into the cafeterias and I look and I see all of these dead animals there and stolen body parts like cow's milk, it occurred to me that we're not teaching children the proper values. So when it comes to the health system, we're not giving them the foods that they need to be physically healthy. And in the school system, we are giving children this idea that they can be racist towards animals. Be kind to some, pet the cats and the dogs, but stab the pigs? Cut up the chickens? No, not okay. So every school system, every hospital should be entirely vegan, vegan foods only. That makes sense. Thanks a lot for being here, guys. I really do appreciate you. And you guys on TikTok, thank you as well. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to restart my TikTok channel. Somebody says dance. And I'm going to take a little break on TikTok and I'm going to restart to reset things because sometimes the algorithm picks up on certain language and thinks that it's not appropriate, although it is, because I'm here as a teacher in good faith and children need to be told the truth. All right. So TikTok, I'm going to say bye to you and I'm going to restart. Okay. Thanks a lot. All right, you guys over here, let me just go here and check what's going on. Thank you very much. Oh, wow, the vegan anthem is here. Thank you so much for being here, Vegan Anthem. I really hope that you write me a private message. I'd like to know a little bit more about you. Guys, Vegan Anthem is somebody you should follow. This person is educating people about veganism, has amazing facts constantly on the screen, Follow that and listen to the advice. Somebody named Oliver is here. Guys, let me just restart over here on my TikTok channel for a second. All right, let's go live again on TikTok. YouTube, thanks a lot. We have somebody named with who gave this 50, I don't know what this is. NOK, is that Norway money? I don't know. But anyway, thank you very much. Writes, why don't you eat things like clams? They don't have a complex nervous system or a brain like other animals. Well, we are not certain that they don't feel pain. Now, just imagine that you were in some sort of a coma, right? And somebody said, go ahead and eat this person. I mean, you know, they don't have a complex nervous system. It's all right. I would say, no, no, because I couldn't be sure if you felt pain or not. And besides, I don't need to eat you. Nobody needs to eat animals. You don't need to eat anything that comes out of the water. Instead, eat what the fish eat. Eat seaweed if you want to. Get some sushi, but get the vegan kind without any actual animals in it. Eat some, it's called nori, these sheets that you can buy. They're like green. They use them to wrap around the sushi. That's seaweed and it's good for you. You don't even need very much of it. Okay? So thank you for being here. Thank you very much for your question, Oliver. And I really hope that going forward you will be vegan. We don't need to eat any cows. We don't need to steal their milk. We don't need to eat pigs. Don't need to eat any bacon, sausage, or ham. You don't need to eat dogs. Don't eat dogs. You also don't need to eat birds. Don't need to eat anyone. Hey, everyone on TikTok. Thanks for coming back. We restarted the live. Thank you. Thank you, official. Thank you, Five Nights, for joining. Thank you to Ellie. Thank you. Do I like zoos? No, no, because zoos exploit animals. It's not okay to hurt animals. It's not okay to steal them from their homes and to gawk at them, to stare at them. That's mean. Would you like to be in a zoo? Would you like to be taken away from your family? Would you like to be behind bars? No. A zoo is a prison. It's a prison for those who committed no crimes. Animals don't belong behind bars. They belong in their own environment, free from us. Thanks again, Oliver, for being here. Thank you guys for the super chat. If you guys want to be like Oliver and have something, you have a question that you've been wanting to ask me, you can do it. Just put it in there. Okay. Thank you guys over on TikTok. If you'd like to read a card, we have somebody here named, oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to wait until it looks like there's some adults here over on TikTok. Remember that you have to be over 18. And I see a lot of kids. Albert, thanks for the rose. 5 roses. Thank you, Albert. If you guys want to decorate the screen, then I will know who is an adult and who is a child. And I will not let some children in here because it's TikTok rules. Right? Some kids are pretty smart though. By the way, just in case you don't know, here is my Instagram account if you haven't followed me there yet. My Instagram is, hold on, TikTok, I'll show you in a sec. Just showing YouTube over here. I have 2 screens. To see videos they won't let you see on go and follow me on Instagram. That vegan teacher, Miss Katie. That's how you spell it. Take a screenshot, guys, if you want to go there after. Take a screenshot if you want to. Beware of fake accounts. So I write this so that people know because there's fake accounts pretending to be me. This, guys, is me over on my Instagram. If you'd like to follow me over there. I do follow vegan animal rights activists. I follow kind people, not cruel people. All right, got that? Take a screenshot. Cool. Put this over here. All right. Hey, Timmy, thank you very much for the rose. Guys, keep tapping on the screen and keep sharing the live stream. Hello, I see you. Hi, Scal. Hi, Harpier. Hi, Emily. Thanks for coming in. Guys, don't be afraid to come in if you're just scrolling by. You can come in and talk to me even. You just have to be over 18 and you have to be kind. Thanks for tapping on the screen, guys. Look, I'm going to tap on screen right now. I'm tapping and you can feel this little shaking, these little hearts on there, right? Oh, I saw a super chat go by out of the corner of my eye. Hold on. Let me see if I can scroll back and get it. Let me see. Okay, Cooper, $2. Remember when you said the N word? The N word. You mean nuts? Nectarines? You mean nice? You mean naturally intelligent, gorgeous, generous, exemplary, and radiant? that what you mean? Yeah. Don't be racist towards the animals, Cooper. I see you there. You have them in your belly, don't you? You have them in your belly, in your intestines, and you're going to shit them out later. Cooper, I want you to not be racist towards people or animals. Okay? Thank you. We have another super chat. Oh, Chris is back. Might be a silly question. Hey, Chris, thanks for the $5 donation. We're gonna read Chris's question. And you guys over here on TikTok, you're welcome to come in. We're on card number 16. We're going backwards today. Card number 16. Okay, just wait one sec, guys. Keep on putting the the decorations on the screen. If you want to get to the top of the list, I'm going to if just a minute or so. I'm going to go to the top of the list. The person who's decorated enough is the one I'm going to speak to. Okay, but not the people who put the rodeo hats. So if you want to put the dancing decorations on the screen, Jada, thank you for the little cats, and Alonso, thank you. Wow, 20 roses. Thanks. Just read this. Might be a silly question, but what kind of sandwiches do you eat, or do you not eat any sandwiches? Hey, Chris, you know what's really good? First of all, I like peanut butter and banana. I like peanut butter and banana sandwiches. And when I'm at home and I'm just like eating toast, I put toast in and I put peanut butter. I get the plain peanut butter. It has no sugar and no salt added. I actually got used to that one because it's the healthiest. It's just peanuts ground up. I put that on. And then I take some frozen blueberries out of the freezer. I put them in a little bowl and I stick them in the microwave. And when they're warm, I mash them up. Then I press on them and I drink the extra blueberry juice. And then the blueberries that are warm and not too mushy anymore, I dump them on my toast. And then I take a knife and a fork and I eat my delicious whole grain toast with one ingredient peanut butter, and I eat the warm blueberries on there instead of jam. That way there's no added sugar. And my mouth is watering just thinking about them. That's how I like to eat my bread. Yeah. If you're talking about sandwiches, here's an idea. Open a can of chickpeas, drain them, put them in a bowl. Chop up some onions and even pickle if you want, like a pickle in very, 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 very tiny, tiny, tiny pieces. Put that in a bowl. Mix that up. Like mash up the chickpeas, just like with one of those potato mashers. You mash them up, and then put that in a big plop onto a sandwich. Take that with you to work or to school. You can put very thin cucumber slices on there as well, and you can take carrots and you can take your carrot grater and go like this, make those very, very thin strips, and you can put them on top. And then when you look at your sandwich after you've cut it in half, you're going to see all the mashed up chickpeas with the onion and the pickles. And I'm going, like, I want to eat so badly now talking about this. And then you eat it, and it's going to look so pretty with a little bit of carrot there, very thin slices of cucumber. Delicious. Perfect lunch. No animals harmed. Thanks for your question, Chris. I hope I answered it well enough. Thank you for being here. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much, you guys all on YouTube, for still hanging out here with me. I do appreciate you. I want to say thank you to if you have shared the live stream. I did see somebody back there who shared the live stream before. Somebody named Bart. Thanks a lot. Um, you guys, the things are going a bit too fast, so if you want me to read them out loud, you have to put in a super chat. Okay, it's going to stop on the screen and I'll be able to pay attention to you. And then there's you guys over on TikTok. Hey, I'm so sorry if I've been missing you guys. Oh, hold on. That's me. That's one of the TikToks I have. Let me just see here. Guys, I'm going to play a song again. All right. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, this is my song called It's Not Complicated. That was one. But I'd like to dance again. Do you want to dance with me? Let's dance to this song called It Feels Great to Be Vegan. You guys ready? Who's going to dance? YouTube? It's recess time. You know it's important to move. You know it's important to move a little bit every hour, okay? I've been here now 59 minutes, so I'm gonna get some exercise. I'm gonna like get my jeans organized here. I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna move. I want you guys over on TikTok to move too, okay? Song's called It Feels Great to Be Vegan. Just do whatever. Just move. Don't just sit there. Get up and move. Yeah, okay? If you really have to, if you're on the toilet right now and you're just like, Miss Katie, I can't dance. You just do this. Okay? Just dance on the toilet. If you're in the middle of doing some kind of work, like you're drying the dishes, just move while you dry the dishes. Okay? The idea is just to move. All right, let's go. Let's dance. Here we go. Come on, you can do it.
It feels great. Come on out, everybody. It's time to come out as a vegan. That's right. You heard it here first. It is time to stop being morally inconsistent. It's time to stop living your life against your own moral code. It's time to stop being only nice to cats and dogs, but to be nice to everyone. And decide it feels great to be vegan. And be kind and live our life with empathy. It feels great to be vegan. And live our life with moral decency. It feels great to be vegan. Yeah, try to stop so much animal cruelty. It feels great to be vegan. Yeah, because saving the animals makes us happy. Where do we get our protein? Plants. Do plants feel pain? No, they don't have a brain or a nervous system, so it's okay to to them. But what about the accidental deaths during crop harvesting? Well, that will be reduced if you become vegan because you will be filtering the plants from the animals first, which is highly inefficient. It feels great to be vegan. Find and live our lives with empathy. It feels great to be vegan. And live our lives with moral decency. It feels great to be vegan. And try to stop so much animal cruelty. It feels great to be vegan. Because saving animals makes us happy. Veggies, fruits, nuts, and seeds. Put those in your shopping cart. Peace begins on your plate, so open up your heart. People stay away from the boring part of the grocery store. You can stay away from the sanitary part of the grocery store. Please don't steal their eggs, their milk, their freedom, or their lives with what's more. It is vegan. Find and live our lives with empathy. It feels great to be vegan and live our life with moral decency. It feels great to be vegan. Try to stop so much animal cruelty. It feels great to be vegan because saving animals makes us happy. Takes 100 clicks until you become vegan. You have to get the message in your head and you have to get the message in your heart. Thankfully, you're all at the right place to start. There's just one thing missing. You need to educate yourself more. So look into it. Check out all the documentaries the meat, dairy, and egg industries don't want you to see.
There you go. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for dancing with me. Thank you to 1,100 of you guys who are watching here on TikTok. And thank you to everybody who's just subscribed to me. I'm going to just go back and read your names out loud if you just did, because I want to thank you so much for showing up. Hold on. Let's see what we have. Thank you, Bella, for being here. Thank you, Sam, who says that he or she wants me to dance again. But remember, guys, it's not a show. When we dance, it's like recess time at school, okay? So that means you guys are expected to dance as well. You guys too on YouTube. If you guys want, somebody says, I saw that. It says this is not TikTok, this is YouTube. Well, you know, I'm here on my TikTok channel, and if you guys are on YouTube watching, well, that's your decision. But it's really true. You guys need to exercise too. Thank you guys on TikTok. You have a question, then you have to put some decorations on the screen and I'll get to you. The next, we are on card number 16, working our way backwards. Thank you for following me. Thank you, Albert. Thank you, Brady, for following me. Thank you so much, Christopher. Thank you, David. Thank you, Elia. Thank you for following me. Thanks, Zay and Kaylee, Amber. Thank you all so much for subscribing to my channel here on my TikTok channel. It really does mean a lot to me that you're helping me to save the animals. Just going to read a few more of you guys who are following. Jensen, thanks for sharing the live. And Will, thanks for following. And no to the person who just lied. Plants don't feel pain. Okay, that's an excuse that you guys use, but really, it's embarrassing. Aren't you embarrassed to say stupid things like that? Plants don't feel pain. Cutting a carrot in half is not the same as cutting a cow in half, and you all know it. Plants don't feel pain, and how do you know? When there's a fire and the firefighters are racing into your house to save, who are they saving? They're saving the animals and they're saving the people. They're not running to the fridge to save the carrots, the cucumber, and the broccoli. Hello? Hello, you guys, be smarter than that. All right, let's get right into here. Oh, more people are subscribing. Thank you guys so much for following me. Thank you for Freya for being here. Thank you for following me. Who else is that? Fred, thanks for following me. Jared, thank you. Harry, thank you for following me, Harry. Matis, thanks for following. Jason, thank you. And Skyla, Skyla, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to be banned if you keep lying, right? This is not a place to lie. I'm sorry. It's just the way it works. Hey, Helena, thanks for following. Ikra and Legs and Luca and Andy. Thank you guys. All right, let's get somebody in here now. All right, we have somebody named. Uh-oh, I don't think I should let this person in, guys. This person has a rodeo hat beside their name. I'm sorry, but you're going to have to change. That's going to be a different name. I don't let people in who are people who support the rodeo or anybody who ever has anything to do with the rodeo. Sam, Sam, you're live. Sam, you wanted to come and talk to me, Sam? It sounds like you're in the middle of a party. Hey, Sam, I'm going to remove you. You're disconnected. No, I'm not letting you in. Whoever is putting the rodeo hat on my head, you cannot talk to me. You have to make up for it. You're now going on the vegan phobic list. That's not okay. What was your name? Ollie. Oli. You're getting an X beside your name. I'm not glad that you came. Do not put rodeo hats. You guys over here on YouTube, if you guys want to talk to me, it works differently. You guys put super chats in, and that helps me to see because it stays on the screen a certain color. Over on TikTok, they put these silly, it's like cartoon type decorations on me. There's 1,200 people watching on TikTok. Thanks a lot, guys, for participating. Oh, there's a different Ollie here who's putting these roses on the screen. That's nice, Ollie, but that's not going to make up for you putting the rodeo hat, is it? Mm-mm. You're going to have to put a galaxy or something, or no, a giraffe. I would like you to put a giraffe on the screen if you want to talk to me, and then I'll let you in. Okay, Ollie? Otherwise, I will not trust you. Thank you, Star Girl. Thank you, Maddie. I'll go to the next person here. Somebody named Luca.
Hello,
Hi, Luca. Welcome. I'm Miss Katie. I'm 61. How are you? How old are you?
my name is Luca. I'm 19. So how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. Are you ready to read a card and be a teaching assistant?
So
Okay, tell everyone how many likes there are and what you'd like to get to.
20,000, 20.7 thousand likes,
Mhm.
and I would like to get this live to 100,000 likes.
Well, I don't think that's realistic. We're talking about how much you are going to get to during the time that you are here. Okay? So we're gonna go from the beginning when you start till when you leave. So depending on how polite, if you're polite, you get to stay longer and the number's gonna go up. But if you're cruel or you're not doing what's right, then you're gonna have to go and it won't be so high. So what's a reasonable amount? What do you think?
Let's say 30,000.
I think that's pretty reasonable. All right, you ready to start?
Yep.
Okay, just one second. I want to remind people over here on YouTube, if you don't know me, if it's your first time joining, I'm Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. I'm here to remind you to be kind. Hey, Elizabeth, thanks for the 99-cent donation over here on YouTube. I did see that. I usually don't see them, they go right by, but it seems like it's a little bit slower, so I will see some of them. Okay, here we go.
Circle of life questions. Question 16. But lions eat meat, so shouldn't we do the same? Lions are obligated carnivores. They must eat meat to survive. Humans can survive perfectly well just eating plants, so it's our duty not to harm innocent animals.
Okay. Thank you for reading. What's the boy have? He has a sign there. What's it say?
Tofu.
Yeah. Do you know what tofu is?
It's the plant-based replica of meat for people who are vegan.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's necessarily a replica. It's just a white block. It's just basically soybeans that are just ground up and put into that type of format. And it is a form of protein. Yes. Good. All right. So thank you for being here. Do you eat cows presently?
I've been trying to become more vegan.
Okay. How about chickens? Okay. What's the really part? Either you eat them or you don't.
I mean, I've relapsed a couple of times, but
Yeah.
it's been a hard process.
Okay. So,
And
so what's hard about being a good person? What's hard about not stealing animal body parts that don't belong to you? What's hard?
it's just that I've been growing up with it my whole life, and it's just transitioning from a carnivore diet compared to a vegan diet is a big difference.
Okay. Well, what steps have you taken in your home to make it easier for you? What have you bought?
A lot of tofu, spinach. I stopped buying meats from the stores and everything.
Okay, so that you're on the right track. When you go shopping, you put veggies, fruits, nuts, and seeds in your shopping cart because peace begins on your plate. So I want you to open up your heart to the animals, and you're on the right track. So when you go shopping, don't put any animal products in your cart. No eggs, no cow's milk, no cheese, no yogurt, none of these things, okay? Hold on, I just got a super chat. I saw it. Thank you to Aaron Kelly. Thank you very much for the 99-cent donation. Appreciate you.
I have a question.
Mhm.
So things like gelatin, you're not allowed to eat that, right? Because it comes
We're
from pork.
Well, we're allowed to eat anything we want, but we choose not to be cruel. Yeah, gelatin, it comes from the ligaments and the tendons that are melted down of pigs. So if you're eating gummy bears, you're basically eating a dead, tortured pig. But there are vegan versions of them that are perfectly delicious and don't involve any cruelty. Same as marshmallows. There's a marshmallow brand called Dandies that's vegan.
Nice. Did you I have a question because I always hear people saying how they torture the animals. How do they torture them? Genuine question.
Okay, I have a video I'd like you to see. You ready? Okay. It's an 8, well, I'm gonna tell you to go directly to Dominion. It's called Dominion on YouTube. Go and watch it. Watch the first 15 minutes of it, and then come back and tell us, come and teach everybody what you learned. Okay? So what do we have here? We have 69.2 thousand likes.
Wow. This is 30,000.
Right? Let's keep telling guys, everyone, keep tapping on the screen because we have Luca in here who did a really good job. He's not vegan phobic. He's vegan fantastic, meaning he's not yet vegan, but he's open to it and he's on the right path, which is awesome. So thank you, Luca, for being here. So what's the documentary you're going to watch?
Domain.
Nope. Dominion. Dominion. Right. Dominion
Wait,
on YouTube. Go and type it in, watch Dominion on YouTube. Come back after you've watched 15 minutes of it and come back and teach everybody what you learned. All right.
say
Luca, thank you very much for being here. When you're here, by the way, don't look at the chat. Pay attention to me just like I'm paying attention to you. Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. And thank you, Luca. That goes for everybody else. If you want to leave the live and to learn about how to treat the animals better, you can do that. Thank you guys a lot for being here. We're going to, oh, I just saw a super chat over here. Thank you to Aaron Kelly, who writes, eat tofu. Well, thank you, Aaron, for that wonderful comment. You see this TikTok? There's people on YouTube writing beautiful things. Aaron Kelly, what a nice person you are. Thanks for not being mean. Thanks for not being vegan phobic. Thanks for being vegan fantastic by telling everybody to eat tofu and beans and lentils and rice and be nice. Let's go to everybody over here on TikTok. We still got 1,100 people. If you follow me, if you subscribe to my account right now, I'm going to read your names out loud because I want to thank you guys. All right, let me see what you guys are writing here. Make sure you share the live stream, guys, to anybody who you know is kind. Thank you to Alfie and Jack for following. Thank you, Han, for being here. Thank you to Swara. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, for following me. EA11. Thank you for following me. Thank you to Peter. Thank you to, who is this? Michael and Charlie and Danny and YNWA. Thanks a lot, guys. You're being really kind. I appreciate you guys. All right, just give me 1 second over here. I want to try something here. This is I want to mute this and I want to go over here. So guys, we're going to listen to a song that is called Go Fruit Yourself. That's really short. It's on TikTok. You guys ready? Let me just make sure it goes through it. Guys, fruit yourself. That means go and eat some fruit. I have somewhere I have a I have a necklace like this that says go fruit yourself. Oh, here we go.
Go fruit yourself. Go fruit yourself. Stop hurting animals. Go vegan. Go fruit yourself. Go fruit yourself. Stop hurting animals. Go vegan.
Go fruit yourself. Again.
Go fruit yourself. Go fruit yourself. Stop hurting animals. Go vegan. Go fruit yourself. Go fruit yourself. Stop hurting animals. Go vegan.
Thank you guys. Thanks for following me. Thank you for being kind to the animals. And to you guys over here on my YouTube channel, let me just see what's going on over here. I'm just going to see what you guys are writing. I have another screen here. Thank you so much for following me. You guys, you know what? Actually, our live stream, it's time to be over now. So I'm going to go and continue to make some videos and to work for the animals. And I will be back though. You guys on TikTok, thanks a lot for being here. There's still 970 of you, but it's time to say goodbye. And I'll see you guys in the next live stream, just like you guys over here on YouTube. All right, take care. Have a great day. And remember, whatever problems you have, don't take them out on the animals. The animals never did anything wrong to you. Be kind to them. Bye for now, guys.